Yeah. Now on this shekel, it's a very high quality. Like you say, it's mint state. It's a very high quality. The art on his face, I've seen better art for my taste on the face.
Sure.
However, this back is just quite impressive. I thought the back, the eagle.
Yeah, this has really nice luster. So luster is kind of has what I mean by luster. It has the original surfaces.
Sheen, yeah.
So it has a sheen on it, and so you can see that when it turns. That's why we turn it the way we turn it
No
to show
doubt.
the original luster on the coin.
Yeah.
And just to show how minty the coin is.
For sure.
And this is very well struck on both sides. When it comes to shekels of Tyre, the ones that bring the most money are the ones that are the crucifixion year, which is 33 AD.
Yeah.
So, which is supposedly the date that Christ was crucified. And so those are very popular for that reason. So those will bring like huge money in any grade.
And I heard
these were made for hundreds of years. So there's, way before beginning, in 100 BC all the way through to past 33 AD.
And this was an older one here.
Yes, that's an older one.
And I heard that it was that yearly there was a half shekel temple tax. Is that right?
That's correct, for every male adult in the Jewish family.
Male adult. Now, would they have received these full shekels as well? You suppose for like,
sure, because if you had 2 kids, you just get.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah,
shekel. Sure.
So this could have been. I mean,
if you had multiple kids, you might need multiple shekels.
Right. That's
so. But yeah, and all this went into the temple. This is one of the reasons why the Jews rebelled against the Romans during the time of Vespasian, because they didn't want to have to be taxed by the Roman Empire, and so they were putting all their money into the temple, and so they revolted against the Romans. And Titus, Vespasian's son, was sent down there to quell the rebellion, which he did, and then he sacked the temple and stole all the gold and silver out, brought it back to Rome, and then they built the Colosseum with that money.
That's what I was gonna say in that. Yeah, and then they built the Colosseum with that. That's
right.
Crazy. Awesome. Well, I better.
That's why David Hendon now lists the Colosseum as a Jewish coin. For that reason, he listed in the guide to biblical coins because it's considered like built on the backs of the Jews.
Sure. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. I did not know that, but that was very interesting.
Well, the reason is that in one of the, let me find the Colosseum in here. But the Colosseum, after it was built, in the top pediment that doesn't exist anymore today, they found a Judaic capta in the center, and so minted on a coin. So then we know that they were basically saying this was built from the triumphs off the Jews. And so let me find the Colosseum. Here it is. So in one of these upper pediments here that doesn't exist anymore, actually on better versions where it's worn right here, dead center, they found a Judaic capta. And so based on that, we know that this was built, and the Romans were saying, we built this from our triumphs of defeating the Jews.
Wow.
So.
Wow.